Welcome to Drive and Reviews. Today is one of those days where classic motorcycle soul meets modern engineering in the most emotional way possible. If you love cafe racers, if you love timeless design, and if you believe motorcycles should make you feel something the moment you see them, then stay with me, because this bike is special. The 2026 Triumph Speed Twin 1200 Café Racer Edition isn't just another motorcycle release. It's a statement, a tribute to racing heritage, handcrafted style, and the pure joy of riding. This is the kind of bike that doesn't shout for attention, it earns it. The moment you look at this machine, you instantly feel that Café Racer DNA. Low, aggressive stance, sleek lines, a silhouette that feels fast even when it's standing still. Triumph has taken the already iconic Speed Twin 1200 and turned it into something deeply emotional, something that speaks directly to riders who understand what motorcycling is really about. This Café Racer Edition feels like it was designed late at night by people who love motorcycles just as much as we do. The clip-on style handlebars pull you forward into a sporty, engaged riding position. It's not uncomfortable, it's intentional. It tells you this bike wants to be ridden with purpose. The single-seat cowl at the rear transforms the bike's profile completely, giving it that classic racer look straight out of the golden era of British motorcycling. And then there's the seat itself, a beautifully finished brown saddle that contrasts perfectly with the bodywork. It's the kind of detail that doesn't just look good on camera, it looks even better in real life. Every stitch, every curve, every surface feels premium. The paintwork is subtle yet powerful. This isn't flashy for the sake of being flashy. The colors feel heritage-inspired, elegant and timeless. The detailing across the tank, engine badges and side panels reminds you that Triumph knows its history and respects it. But let's talk about the heart of this machine, because this is where emotion turns into adrenaline. At the core of the Speed Twin 1200 Café Racer Edition is Triumph's legendary 1200cc parallel twin engine. This motor has character. It doesn't just produce power, it delivers torque in a way that feels alive. Twist the throttle, and you don't just accelerate, you surge forward with a deep, satisfying pull that feels completely natural. The power delivery is smooth, strong, and usable. This isn't a bike that demands you ride at insane speeds to enjoy it. Whether you're carving through winding back roads, cruising through the city, or opening it up on an empty highway, the engine always feels right. It's responsive without being aggressive, powerful without being intimidating. The sound is another emotional highlight. That deep, rich exhaust note reminds you why internal combustion motorcycles still matter. It's not obnoxious, it's musical. Every downshift, every roll-on of the throttle feels like a conversation between rider and machine. Handling is where this Café Racer truly shines. Triumph hasn't just focused on looks, they've built this bike to ride as good as it looks. The suspension setup feels firm but controlled, giving you confidence when leaning into corners. The bike feels planted, stable, and incredibly predictable, which is exactly what you want when you're riding something with this much character. The braking performance is sharp and reassuring. You don't have to think twice, squeeze the lever and the bike responds instantly. It's the kind of braking feel that builds trust, and trust is everything when you're pushing a motorcycle on real roads. Despite its classic appearance, this is a thoroughly modern machine when it comes to technology. Triumph has integrated riding modes that adapt the bike's behavior to different conditions. Whether you're riding in the rain, cruising casually, or feeling sporty, the electronics work quietly in the background to support you, not interfere. Traction control and ABS are finely tuned, stepping in only when needed. They don't take away from the riding experience, they enhance it. This is technology done right, where safety and enjoyment coexist. The instrument cluster blends modern clarity with classic simplicity. You get all the information you need without feeling overwhelmed. It respects the Café Racer aesthetic while still delivering modern convenience. What truly sets this bike apart is how it makes you feel when you ride it. This isn't a motorcycle designed to impress spec sheets. It's designed to create moments. Early morning rides when the road is empty, late evening cruises through the city when the lights reflect off the tank, weekend escapes where the destination doesn't matter as much as the ride itself. The riding position encourages engagement. You feel connected to the front wheel, to the road, to the machine. Every input feels direct. Every movement feels intentional. This is the kind of bike that makes you forget about your phone, your notifications, and everything else, because all that matters is the ride. And there's something incredibly special about knowing this is a limited edition motorcycle. Not everyone will have one. Not everyone should. This bike is for riders who appreciate craftsmanship, history, history and authenticity. It's for people who don't chase trends, they ride passion. In a world moving rapidly toward electric mobility and automated experiences, the Speed Twin 1200 Café Racer Edition feels like a reminder of why motorcycles exist in the first place. Freedom, expression, emotion. This is a bike you don't just park in your garage, you admire it. You clean it, you start it just to hear it idle, you plan rides around it, you build memories with it. And that's what makes the 2026 Triumph Speed Twin 1200 Café Racer Edition so special. It's not trying to reinvent the motorcycle. It's perfecting a feeling that has existed for decades and delivering it in a way that feels relevant, refined, and deeply satisfying. So the real question is this: if you had the chance, would this be in your garage? Let me know your thoughts in the comments. Would you ride it? Would you collect it? Or would you modify it and make it your own? If you enjoyed this deep dive, don't forget to like the video, subscribe to Drive and Reviews, and hit the bell icon so you never miss what's coming next. We bring you motorcycles that move the soul, not just the wheels. Until next time, ride safe and ride with passion.